Alright, let's go over the brokenness of the pot of greed, which enables a bunch of crazy mess, including duplicating a single item, picking up all the chest rewards, and other item related nonsense. So jumping in, your pot of greed doesn't need to be proc for the extra item. It doesn't really matter, but you will need to put the icon for the pot of greed in the background using the darkness glitch. So once you've done that, once you've put the icon in the background, you'll drop the pot and then leave it on the ground. Then you'll exit the room. From there, the glitch is set up as long as you don't close the game or restart. I could showcase the glitch here after the adventurer fight, but I kind of want to show it off with the chest first. Here I'm going to try to destroy some items, which this isn't necessary, but I kind of want to just do it like this. And you'll see how it kind of left my inventory all out of whack. Now, whenever I pick up an item, it'll fill my inventory, but it won't make the other selections go away, allowing me to pick them all up if I want. But if I delete any of the choices, it destroys them all except the ones in my inventory. So this glitch also does some strange things with the dark quartz shop items, allowing you to take an item but not take away from the amount of times you can obtain one, essentially allowing you to take all 20 items in one shop if you wanted to. But if one of the quartz items is on the ground when you re-roll, it'll disappear. So one thing to mention here is when you got a full inventory and you're trying to pick something up, you'll get that stutter kind of effect where you push the button to drop something and it doesn't drop it. So the first button press doesn't do anything, and if you exit the menu right there, you'll drop both items. You'll drop what you were trying to pick up and you'll drop the item you were trying to replace. But if you try to drop it again by pretty much pressing the button twice on the same item, you'll only drop the item you originally intended to drop. Now, pushing the button twice when you're trying to replace an item and then moving to another item and pushing the button twice again, then another item, rinse and repeat, will cause you to drop all those selected items when you exit the menu. But the item you originally tried to pick up will replace all of those items. There's a few things to note here. You have to drop a certain amount of items in order for it to duplicate usually. I don't know if that's got something to do with the number of inscriptions or not. So just trying to drop like 2 sometimes won't work. Also, as usual, the duplicates are tied to each other, so destroying one will destroy the others. Also, they aren't treated as independent items yet, so you won't have multiple effects from, let's say, Mage's Necklace. In order to make them independent, you'll need to move on to the next room and then exit the game. This would also get rid of the pot glitch though, so choose your timing wisely. You can also stack/retain your inscriptions without retaining the item for it, as I'll do here with the fairy tale inscription, and I'll keep Oberon while I have no fairy tale items. By duplicating the dark spirit, then dropping one on the ground and moving on to the next room. It removed all those other dark spirits from my inventory, but I retained the inscription amount, so I keep Oberon. Unfortunately, as soon as you pick up another item, it'll correct itself, and you'll lose the inscriptions you're not supposed to have. which pretty much makes it kind of useless. So if you haven't noticed, I don't really pick up quints and skulls with this, and there's a reason for that. Picking them up outside the shop is fine, but in the shop will cause you to basically soft lock yourself. So if you obtain a quintessence, it'll attach itself to the bottom of your character. Now outside the shop, this isn't an issue because you can open and exit the menu and you'll be able to destroy it. But in the shop, for some reason, it doesn't work like that. And you also can't activate the quintessence. If you do, nothing happens. And with it attached to your character like this, you can't interact with anything. So you'll need to exit the game.